Righto, Wade, thanks for joining us. First of all, can you tell me your name and where you're from?
Yeah, Wade Bidstrup from Warra, Queensland.
Australia.
Australia.
And can you tell me a little bit about your business?
We're dryland farmers. We grow corn, cotton, sorghum, mung beans, chickpeas, fava beans, wheat. Yeah, you know, we have a crack at it.
Okay.
All dryland.
How many acres?
About 7,500
Right.
in total here. We've got another block of condamines about the same size as well.
Right. Great. And what were the problems you were having that made you go look for a solution?
Waterlogging is definitely the biggest problem we had here. In a wet year, we could lose at least half our production, at least half, through waterlogging. So we've been land planning over the years to try and fix it, but just didn't quite take out the depressions we had because our country is just so flat. And so I guess that's what we turned OptiSurface.
Right. Okay. So you just had, large depressions throughout the field. Well, shallow depressions.
Large, shallow, broad, shallow ones.
Yep.
And old plough banks and fence lines all over the place from the old days when there's dairy farms here. The banks might have been 20, 30 acres in size, but one-way ploughs in those days had the plough banks around all the fence lines and only a 50 mil plough banks into backwater up a long way and drown a lot of crops, so just couldn't get them out with the land plan.
Yeah, okay. And what concerns did you have after you found OptiSurface, if any? Like, were you worried that, what were you worried, it wouldn't work? Or
well, I guess you invest that much money, you're probably always going to be worried it's not going to do the job you want it to do.
Yeah.
Or I guess I was sort of concerned that I wouldn't be able to use it, do my own designs, because it sounded like something that was pretty complex.
Right.
The science behind it all, but no, look, they haven't been a problem. It's just, I found it pretty easy to use, and it's just been really good.
So you guys had to invest in, did you have a bucket, a scraper before that?
We had a laser bucket.
Okay.
We didn't have a Trimble gear in it though, so we did invest in Trimble gear as well.
Yeah, okay.
And the steering and whatnot, so
yeah, okay.
It was a big outlay for us in total.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the OptiSurface was only $900 for the program, so it wasn't that much of an outlay, I guess, but
the
always planned
GPS
to use it
gear and machine control was the biggest outlay. Yeah, sure. Okay, and what were you most impressed by when you started working with OptiSurface?
Well, it's pretty simple to use, no doubt about that. And then putting it in the paddock, well, it's just magic. You can just see the way you can see where the old plough banks were. It just pulls them all off and puts them in the holes. And I really like how the land levelling, the dirt levelling works, whatever you call it, where you do a field on grade and it just seems to work out. There's no dirt left over.
Oh, the earth balance,
Yeah, the earth balance, it's brilliant. Yeah, really good.
Righto.
Haven't had a problem with it. It's been good. I haven't done furrow irrigation paddocks or anything like that, or tried to make roadways through on the edge of paddocks or anything like that with it. But from what I've done, it's been easy as.
Now you're a mechanical engineer, aren't you?
Yeah.
So for the average farmer out there who isn't real handy with a computer, you wouldn't recommend that they design their own fields, would you?
I don't.
Would you recommend your old man do it?
No, probably not.
No, that's right. Yeah,
we're trying. I wouldn't say he couldn't though. Like he's a pretty clever fella, but well, he's clever. But the average farmer, I think most farmers probably could if they got their head around it.
Yeah, you've got to be handy.
I think it's probably getting into it. It's probably the hardest part, like getting yourself believing that you can do it.
Yeah, you got to be pretty comfortable with computer.
Yeah,
start.
That's true.
Before,
You got to know what you're doing. It's probably hard to answer that question.
Yeah, I mean,
my background, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we take for granted about operating computers because we grew up with them, but the older generation.
Well, I guess what you asked me is, probably any farmer could tell you the parameters they want.
Yeah.
And where concerns are in the field.
Yeah.
But actually, put that into the computer might be a different story.
Yeah, that's right.
So any farmer could tell you how they want to set it up.
Yeah.
You should be able to ask them the right questions and they'll be able to answer them. But yeah.
Okay. So what are the outcomes and benefits that are most valuable to you?
Oh, drainage. Just feels drained now.
Yep.
It's great. Yeah.
Okay.
Big difference.
Yep. And I mean, before that, I mean, the only option was, well, you did your land planning already, but laser grading, and you just there would just would have been too much earthworks.
I just don't think that
consider
was probably an option here because land falls away in all different angles, and I just think that would have been pretty hard, too costly.
Yeah. Yep.
But we get benefits from less waterlogging, so higher yields and less denitrification and more time and access to paddocks after rain and whatnot. So it's
all those benefits you get with better drainage, better surface drainage. Yeah. Okay, and finally, is there anything we can do to improve the service to you, apart from making it free?
Well, that'd be good. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I haven't got a problem with it. I reckon it's pretty good. I guess you blokes are working on something in the background to make it all better. I don't.
Yeah, we're always improving it. Yeah.
But what we've done with it, it's been spot on. I guess if you could, one thing you could say is if you could make it use a bit less computing power when you're working out fields. I guess if you're doing small fields, it's no problem. But when you're trying to do
what field? What was that big field you were doing? How many acres was that, or hectares?
I think the last one was about 1,600 acres, but it just takes forever when you get to a small grid space, and we can't even do it.
Yeah,
doing a grid spacing of about 20 metres, I think.
Yeah, most people watching, you mentioned one field, 1,600 acres.
Well, that's a number of fields, but that's a block,
That's right. Yeah,
and
Wade was doing. There was probably 6 fields made up that one block.
That's right.
And you wanted one block together, so they all drain through each other. Yeah, that's right. So it's not one field, but yeah, that's the biggest block I've seen in OptiSurface calculated. Yeah.
I mean, I could have done each field individually, but then they wouldn't have tried to drain.
It's a bit harder to get them to connect up. Yeah, that's right.
So that's why I did like that. But having said that, I've done a couple of fields now on sort of a 20-metre grid spacing, and doesn't seem to be a problem.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Righto. Excellent.